won't you tell me so? Our love feels like it's frozen beneath a tall drift of snow. Don't tell me what I'm thinking, listen for a while. I want to feel connection, I want to feel a smile, and pray for the earth, and pray for our mother, pray for all life, and pray for each other. Walking in the rain can feel so long and cruel. I cannot find a shelter while crying at your door. I'm traveling on, my darling, I'll put this stuff away to burn in red fire all that we could never say. And if you decide to love me, please do tell me so. Write me a letter where the long river flows. The world, it is crying for us to love our best, and when we have each other, there will be no contest. So darling, when you call me with something sweet to say, I will take you in my arms and quietly pray, pray. I'll pray for the earth, pray for our mother, pray for all life, and pray for my lover. If you cannot love me, I'll bid you farewell. I'll wish you only roses and violets and bells. All the understanding will blossom later on. For now I must be going while singing you this song. I will sing for the earth, sing for our mother, sing for our life, sing for each other. Let's pray for the earth, pray for our mother, pray for all life, and pray for each other. Thank you so much. Now, I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. And I have learned things from religious people. I do work with older adults in assisted living and in other settings, and there are people from many, spiritual and religious backgrounds. And I have been asked to pray with people from many spiritual and religious backgrounds, and I always say yes. I can't ever forget the time in Costa Rica when I was at a mental hospital with Patch Adams, and it was a women's mental hospital, and they were just swarming me, they were come to my room. Well, it was one big room filled with beds, but her room was like, a little space around the bed. Come. Will you pray for me? So we got down on our knees and we prayed to Jesus, and it was my pleasure. We can drop in with just about anyone, if we're open enough, even if we don't necessarily believe the same things that they do. So that's the magic of the work that I do with clowning and with, working with older adults. We'll talk more about that later, but I want to pitch just really quick that I am starting a community choir in a local adult day program. This will be the second season of that. We did it last year, and I'm going to be doing some fundraising for that. So if you're interested in supporting that project, I did just apply for a grant. I did it last night. The Asheville Arts Council. We'll see what happens, but if that is funded, it'll only fund about half of the cost. So we're trying to raise $2,800 approximately for that. So I do have a computer here, and we have a couple of ways that you can donate if you'd like to support that. You can become a member of Patreon, which is this wonderful platform to support artists now. You can become a member of the Devine Club, right? If you love what I do, you can be anywhere from $1 per month. What's that? An adult daycare program. It's a place where it's an alternative to a residential institution for people with needs for assistance, either physically, mentally, personal care. So people go there for the day, and then they're picked up either by their caregiver or their family member, and they receive personal care, they receive nutritional support, they have meals, and then they also have innovative activities, social activities. Yes. This is going to be, so just real quick, I have a degree in gerontology. Can you believe that?
Yes.
It's a small degree, but yes. It's, so I am very passionate about this because, and it's not just about old people, it's about the quality of life of humans across the lifespan, And we look at what happens when we grow older in our culture. That kind of is the barometer, I think, for the health of our culture in general, is where are the elders? What are they doing? How are they being cared for? Where are they in the community? Are they invisible? Well, if they're invisible, we got some work to do, right? But the adult day programs are a wonderful alternative to living in assisted living, for instance, if possible. If someone has a place to be at night, the adult day program prevents institutionalization and is really, yes, care partners. And it is very focused, typically adult day programs are very focused on engagement, So the health of the whole person, their psychological health, their social health, their emotional health. And so, yes, Care Partners is a wonderful program. So hoping to put a choir together in the late spring. I'll tell you more about that later. Maybe just in honor of those folks, I'll do a quick cover song. And this one we did last year for the choir performance. A friend of mine, H.L. Wilson, he was a preacher here in Western North Carolina and a song carrier. He actually claims that the Carter family collected songs from his family. I said to him, "Do you know who the Carter family is?" He said, "Oh yeah, I know them. I've sung with them before. They used to come to my daddy's store and ask us to sing." As some of you may know, the Carter family were song collectors. They collected Appalachian music and kind of branded it into this bluegrass themed music. So, too much to say. Just play the song, Ash.
We like it.
All right, so sing along. This one will be for HL and all the people at the Adult Day program. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming for to carry me
chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
One more time.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Thank you. And I just want to add that many participants in that choir are normally unable to have a normal conversation. However, they can still sing the words to these songs, and that's what makes it so incredibly magical. Yes. We don't lose music ever. I think that music is part of humanity, perhaps just as much as water is part of our body, as much as air, water. When we walk, there's a rhythm, you know? So, there's hope in that, right? Even if we lose everything else to memories and everything like that, the ability to have a conversation, we can still sing. It'll be all right.
It's all right.
We can still sing, then we'll be fine, right? All right. Alrighty, with that being said, I'm going to do one or two more and then take a quick break, give everyone a chance to kind of take all that in and get a little something to eat. And this next tune is in a very different vein, genre-wise. However, it speaks to some of my experiences in my travels and working with people. You know, the profound things people say sometimes, and I just wish I was always recording almost every conversation I have. And this song kind of strings together some of the beautiful advice I've received from strangers on a bus. People I've met at nursing homes. Homeless man with a twinkle in his eye at the bus stop. It's everywhere. The angels are everywhere. Person that took down the license plate of the person who hit and run my car so that I could buy this guitar when I so badly needed a guitar. So this is a tune that will be on my new album. It's still kind of in the works. It's called Sing Your Medicine. Pardon me. Sing your medicine.
No, but I have a button I can push on my hand that tells me to turn
I met a woman, she was wise. I saw love in her eyes. She taught me how to feel. She said, remember who you are, where you've been. The world is in a time of healing. I met God in a stranger. He steered me from danger. He wore a cloak of truth. He said, this is a healing road. Traveler, be brave. Traveler, be bold. And sing your medicine. Sing it loud. Sing it long. Sing it proud. There's magic in these tears, freedom from our ancestors' fears. We are in this together. We will stand behind each other. Love strong, love out loud. Sing your song, let it out. Feel your feelings, feel them out. Learn to grieve and let it out. Sing your medicine, sing it loud, sing it long, sing it proud. Feel your feelings, feel them out. Learn to grieve and let it out. I met a woman, she was wise. I saw God in her eyes. She taught me how to feel.